So today is a very exciting day because it's our first time to drive on our own in Albania.
Okay, yeah, as Samantha was saying there, this is our first time to rent a car. I'm a little bit concerned though because I've never driven a manual on the opposite side of the road to what I'm used to, so I didn't specify an automatic either, so we'll just see what he gives me. As well, regarding the deposit, he just said just bring some sort of identification that he will hold for the amount of time that I'm driving the car. So I brought my driving license and passport, which is fine because it's better than getting like a credit card hold of like 200 or 300 quid, which is what happened to us in Greece.
And the unfortunate thing about being here, because we're out of the EU, is we don't have mobile data. So we have downloaded from Google Maps the map of Albania, so, well, the map of Sarande. So hopefully that will work and get us around.
Yeah. No internet is a stinger, isn't it?
Oh my god, yeah.
You don't realise how much you rely on it when
really
you're travelling.
Like,
hello, Dago.
It works great for us in Greece, so I'm hoping now that the map is downloaded, okay? Yeah. And we don't get lost.
Also, just a quick question I was just thinking. Do you know if it's automatic or manual?
No, this car is manual. We have also automatic, but it's a little different in the price.
How much of the difference?
Wait a minute. Only 15 minutes. Okay, so the automatic one is for Fiesta 2017.
Okay, 50 euro.
So you can have it 40, and this new one. The same, you can have it for
40. And what the manual was 30.
Yes.
Road trip. Oh, it feels so good to have your own wheels again. That was one of the reasons Greece was so good, I think, wasn't it?
Oh, definitely. You just have that bit of freedom and you can more choices to go to places.
For sure.
What did we get?
Ford Fiesta.
Ford Fiesta?
Yeah, 40 euro. There's an extra tenner for the automatic transmission, but look, I probably could have driven a manual. In fact, I know I could have, but it just seemed handier. I don't know. That's all I've ever driven on the other side of the road was automatic, so why change it now?
And another white car.
I know.
Right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's go time. Ticket office.
Hello. Hello. 2,000.
Thank you.
Okay, we have driven 30 minutes south of Sarande to a place the internet has deemed as the thing to do while you're in this part of the country, and that is the village or town of Butrint.
Okay, so Butrint is the remains of an ancient town that was first occupied by the Greeks and then later on the Romans.
So as you're walking around, you see these ruins, and they're just a mixture of the Greek times and the Roman times that go back as far as the 4th century.
You can see behind me there's a lot of structures and monuments and stuff like that that have been well preserved. But I did read up also, if you're not into the history side of it, it's built around a nature reserve, so it's supposed to be really tranquil and magical to walk around.
Oh, we've just been climbing some steps.
It's literally bringing me back to Mount Olympus. My legs are so
Flashbacks.
sore. Not able anymore.
So basically, what I thought was really cool was there's a theatre here that we want to go and check out. And I'm not sure, but we think it was up all them steps. So, fingers crossed. This is pretty cool walking around. We're just here now in the theatre. There's a little kind of, what's that, like a little pond with turtles in it?
Oh my god, there's little cute turtles floating around it.
And I was just reading there, in 1992 this place became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That is a tongue twister, isn't it?
I can't say it.
It's so hard. World Heritage Site.
Yeah.
Bingo. Samantha has just asked a very important question. What does UNESCO stand for?
And the answer is the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organisation.
Wow.
Wow, got it one.
Another good thing that I don't know if you've seen in the drone footage, that there's a massive lake. It's obviously called Lake Butrint, that runs around the site. And I'm just reading here, the lagoon itself has been further recognised as a wetland of international importance by designation under the Ramsar Convention. Okay, nevertheless, Lake Butrint is an important bird and plant area because it's abundant to significant bird and plant species of international importance. So, it's actually...
So it's recognised as a...
Yeah, it's benefiting nature, which we are all for. Well done. Samantha has spotted some turtles.
Oh my god, they're the cutest things ever. I don't know if you can pick them up on the camera, but look at them. Look, there's more over there as well.
Oh, they're cool, aren't they? Oh, there's one there. He just came up.
Okay, so even with all the history behind this place, the highlight of our day so far has been these little turtles. They're everywhere. Look at him just chilling on the rocks. Oh my god, they're so cute. Are you getting eaten alive?
Oh, stop. Absolutely devoured I am. Bastards.
Are you loving the turtles as well, Keelan?
Oh, the turtles are. It is terrible because of all the impressive stuff around here, but them little fuckers are the best part of the day.
Okay, so we're just leaving here now. Overall, it was a great experience to see. We would have actually loved to stay longer because I think there was a lot more to see and do there.
Loads to do in there.
Yeah, but unfortunately we only have the car for one day, so we have 2 more places we want to visit. So on to the next.
Oh, get off me, midgets! Oh, I can't believe I forgot that. Insect repellent.
They bloody love you, don't they?
You know what, right? This is funny, right? I was in Fiji, God, 12, 13 years ago, and that was crawling with insects. And, geez, they never touched me. But here, and Greece was the same. Just getting absolutely eaten alive. It's horrible. It's like itchy, and then I can't not scratch them. Like if something itches me, I think
it's like bites. They like your blood. Obviously they don't like mine because I'm actually okay with the bites. I haven't been getting any.
But this is what I said when I was in Thailand, Fiji, all these places. Like that's what I mean. Like I was in all these kind of other tropical. This isn't even tropical. But I was in tropical environments and not touched.
Hold on, actually a minute. Wrong. Oh, because I read up that they have a tropical climate here. That
Albania?
Basically, no, in this
part of the world. Get that AC on.
In this, does it make sense? You're gonna laugh when I say it, but in this Butrint, like in the site.
So that can't be correct. That Butrint is a trop.
I think it's the surrounding beauty of the.
I smell poo. That's where we're going.
The Blue Eye Natural Monument.
Okay, so by Google Maps it's saying 2 minutes away. These roads are bloody mental, aren't they, Keelan? How are they to drive though? Because I'm the passenger in the car.
You just have to watch your... You just have to... It's like a safari we're on. Oh, it's just so wonky. Oh. I think we're over the worst of it.
Well, maybe not. No, we're not.
Get in there, Patsy.
See out there, they are terrible. Okay, and I did say earlier that I downloaded the map because we'd no internet and I was hoping it was going to work, but it's working.
Okay, time for our second stop of the day. So we drove south of Sarande to head to Butrint. So we are now 20 minutes north of Sarande and we are at a beautiful place called the Blue Eye.
So the Blue Eye Albania is a freshwater spring with a bright blue and a deep dark colour. It looks like a human eye, hence the name. So there's an underwater cave which is black in colour and it looks like the pupil of the eye. And then the blue water that surrounds the cave is the iris of the eye that surrounds the pupil. The water looks gorgeous and we'd love to jump in, but we've heard it's ice cold, so I think that's a no-go. Oh my god, this is actually so magical. Look at the colour of that water.
Samantha got in, fair play.
Well, my feet.
Cold?
It was ice cold, freezing cold. I don't know how you dip your whole body in, but my feet was enough.
Do you know what? Samantha was only saying there how cold it was to get in, and this whole kind of Sarande experience has felt a little bit like maybe we're here at the wrong time. But in saying that, when you come to a place like this, barely anyone here, I'm sure in like the peak season this place will be hopping and it would be a lot of people swimming, and that's great. But the fact that we're here at this time and there's literally nobody here, we kind of have it to ourselves. Like, that's the benefit of coming to places like this in like the close season, is that you do have it to yourself.
Okay, so we're just chilling up here and taking it all in. It's so peaceful up here. I know we did say that we felt like we were in Sarande at the wrong time, that there wasn't many tourists around and it was a bit quiet, but we are definitely here at the right time because we have the whole place to ourselves. Unclear what the actual depth of the karst hole is.
So the divers got to 50 metres?
The divers got to 50 metres, but it's still unclear what the actual depth of the cave,
as far as
basically the karst hole is, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
As well, didn't it look to you that it looked real shallow, but then it was just like there was a drop. Did you see that?
I could see it, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd want to be a great swimmer, I'd say.
But I'd say it's one of them where you're kind of stepping out and next of all it's just...
Boom, drops
Yeah,
down this
yeah.
big dark cave.
Yeah. I'm sick of in swimming.
Trust me, it was freezing cold. I got as far as like my ankles and yeah, so cold.
It's just not happening.
No, it wasn't happening.
And it's
So-
cold all year, so it's not a case of we can come back in the summer.
No, I heard that the water is always ice cold, so you don't be very brave, I'd say, to swim in it, or like to have proper diving gear to
Yeah.
to
The
keep you
wetsuit.
covered up like a wetsuit, yeah.
One place we're not going to have to ourselves is the next spot. We're going to a place called Gjirokaster. Is that how you say it?
That's how you say it, yeah.
Right. It's a large city about 15-20 minutes more north of here. So yeah, that's where we're going now. Okay, we've run into a situation with a sheep and Samantha is terrified.
You said he's going to run for us.
Yeah, well I was just saying that as a joke.
I
think he's gone.
You. Tell myself that.
Oh god. Okay, it is the next day. We are back in our hotel. You've seen us visit the ancient city of Butrint. You also seen us at the beautiful Blue Eye. But what you didn't see was we drove to a town called Gjirokaster. Unfortunately, we got there about 3:30. It now gets dark in Albania at 5 o'clock. So we didn't really have much time to kind of see the place. Already it looks the business. My only concern is we've only got about 45 minutes to an hour of sunlight and then we have to be back on the road, so let's just do what we can, see what we can see and have a good time. So myself and Samantha decided we just booked 2 nights. We came back to Sarande, dropped the car off, straight onto booking.com. We booked this beautiful guest house, 44 euros for 2 nights, breakfast included, and yeah, we're looking forward to this. Gjirokaster just seems like a real kind of traditional Albanian town. Yeah, and we're looking forward to mingling with the locals and getting a bit of Albanian culture into us.
Breakfast.
Oh yes, hello.
Oh my
What have we
God,
got today?
That was a trek. We got some coffees, Americanos, and some brecks, cheese brecks.
Oh, lovely.
So
Good job.
So now it's time to pack all of our stuff. Before we do that, I'm going to do a little room tour of this hotel that we stayed in. The hotel is called Hotel Erioni. I would probably more say it's like a studio apartment. Okay, so now it's time for us to check out and move on to the next place.